a favorite. Let's do some power rankings. And I'm not sure if I did this right. Pero I like how our power rankings are very different from the leaderboards. With that being said, Burger Kim, mauna ka na. How about it? Ladies first.
Okay. What can I do about that? There you go. Power rankings. Are you gonna flash it like one by one here? Teka lang
If
ah.
you
Kunin ko
wanna.
muna yung kodigo ko. I-flash mo na direct. Lahat na. Lahat na. Let's go, let's go. Oh, top one definitely, Blacklist International. I think medyo ano to eh, medyo similar din sa current power rankings. Pero for me, Blacklist International and Next Play, this is solely based on week number one's performance. Na-expound ko na yung Blacklist International, V-Wise, of course. Next Play EVOS naman, it's more of, I think it's a different flavor. I feel like this is the palette, or kumbaga, this is the entire picture that I wanted to have for the longest time, and they got it. And yeah, Mycophobia is my player of the week. So I think they come in second after Blacklist International. Actually, sobrang nag-change yung aking power rankings for a while. I was like, okay, Blacklist International, then I put, of course, RSGPH, then followed by, well, Omega. Pero this time kasi, based on week number one, followed by Onyx Philippines, dito yung Next Play EVOS. It's because of yung rookies natin. It's not easy to debut in a season, knowing that you're going up against veterans, you're going up against players who've played for the longest time. And first week pa lang nila, I think Onyx Philippines, sobrang laki ng kanilang potential, and I think they will go far. Well, I think they'll get into the playoffs. We'll see later on. Pero for Onyx Philippines, ang dami nilang parang ang daming ano eh, I mean, yung gigil mo from, waiting for your chance to actually debut in MPL and actually making it. Parang ano eh, nakakatuwa for Onyx Philippines. That's why I placed them third. Sobrang daming mga plays din na ginawa nila. In particular was actually very beautiful, very nice. And followed by, of course, ito yung parang ano eh, secret fan of Omega. And I think I kind of mentioned this backstage last season na parang, when Omega was like climbing up the playoffs, sabi ko sa tingin ko talaga Omega eh. Like, feel ko they'll either like, probably like top 3 or maybe even top 2 sa season 9. And they actually did it, right? You can't just count Omega out. This is like, quoting Coach Panda ulit dito, Omega is that type of team na, they're kind of like a knife. You don't know what they're gonna bring out next. They can be offensive, maybe they can also like put up like some different play. I think we've seen this in, I think season, I can't remember which season, probably like 7 or 8 yata, yung Faramis Bane. So when they were still like
Season
execution
7
pa. So,
playoffs.
di ba?
Season 7 playoffs.
Di ba, season 7. So I think Coach Pacbet in particular, I love Pacbet so much. Can I just say? Kasi I love teams who bring out different strategies every time. And Coach Pacbet is actually one of those coaches that is not afraid to bring that out in any season. Paramis ba, you guys have only seen this TikTok plays at na-execute ng execration back in that time, which is now Smart Omega. And sobrang laki ng kanilang parang linakbay rin. Now going to season 10, hindi pa playoffs nag-activate na yung Omega. That's why, well, I put them behind Onyx Philippines because, well, sobrang, call me a fan rin of Onyx Philippines. So, medyo pata sila if there was like a parang draw, probably like Onyx Philippines and Omega for the third spot. So, pwede interchangeable siya for me, yung third and fourth ko. Followed by Bren Esports. Okay, Bren Esports, it wasn't a very good season for them past 2 seasons. At ngayon, we didn't really dive into this so much. Kyle Tizzy. Okay, this is a guy that I've followed ever since I started casting as well. So, Kyle Tizzy, parang nung, yun nga, no, he was interviewed and he mentioned na nung hindi pa siya masyadong kilala, parang sobrang idol niya si Kyle Tizzy. And to be actually having that debut in MPL going up against, Carl Tizzy and all these veterans, parang sobrang overwhelming. But at the same time, he really performed very well for Bren Esports. I love seeing that, a very good story, how you were able to get to MPL and actually made their debut count. Ako, Bren Esports, we saw at, what they could have been last season, yung last game nila last season for season 9. They actually weren't able to make the playoffs, pero yun eh, parang medyo nararamdaman mo that there could be something that Brent Esports will bring out in this season. I think with the addition of Kyle Tizzy, I'm very happy that Bren actually acquired him. Not just Kyle Tizzy, but si Master Owen as well. So sobrang ganda ng kanilang performance this week number 1, and ako looking forward to see more of these rookies sa ating season 10. Echo So, super team, 'di ba? Parang last season, very heartbreaking for them. And I think this clip was released on Twitter for last season, season 9, nung na-interview si Coach Arcadia about Echo. And, it was heartbreaking. They wanted to make it far. And sobrang dami rin expectations kasi for the super team, 'di ba? And, a lot of people were expecting that they'd go far in the playoffs, but hindi nangyari. Pero Echo Philippines, I think ganun pa rin naman, no? Super team can actually make it. They want to prove to people that they can do it, and sinabi yun ni Carl TZ. So, sa tingin ko, Onyx Echo Philippines in particular, sobrang, I think, malaki yung maipapakita na this season. We haven't seen so much games yet. That's why I put them in sixth place. I'm about sixth. Tapos yung
Mm-hmm.
RSG and TNC, well, it's not just to wrap up my power rankings. TNC
Yeah.
tsaka RSGPH. Well, this is something, well, surprising din to for me because I actually put RSGPH and TNC way up there back in, when I was making my power rankings even before
Oh
the
yeah,
season started. May
for
reason
sure.
yun, 'di ba? Kasi top 3 yung TNC, and
Yep.
of course defending champs RSGPH. So syempre, may certain expectation ka, but for this particular week, I just have to put them in the sixth.
Yep. Yep. Actually, seventh and eighth. Now that opens
7
up
and
this
8.
theory. That opens up this theory or this school of thought that maybe TNC and RSG, they might be meta-specific teams. Baka kaya sila sobrang lakas in the past 6 months is because hiyang sa meta, hiyang sila sa kung anong uso or anong kayang gawin nung hero pool nila alongside their own skill sets. But we'll see. There's a lot of room for them to adjust. But with that being said, guys, sana na-screenshot ninyo yung power rankings ni Burger Kim because it's my turn, okay? Lapag na natin kung ano ang sa tingin kong status quo ng MPL Philippines Season 10. After Week 1, mind you, after Week 1, Direk, lay it down on me. I also have opened here sa gilid yung aking power rankings, side-by-side leaderboards. Nakabukas yung leaderboard, I just want to compare, okay? My number 1 is Blacklist. Clearly, they're lossless. One game, that's all they lost. And again, the VY's effect is in full swing. Next up for me personally is Onyx Philippines. Every single game of theirs is close. And for a team that is mostly rookies, I could not ask for more. So they have my heart. And then number 3 is Next Play Evos. I said it all already. Innovators of offense. Napaka-exciting ng playstyle nila. Ika nga ni OSX, hashtag igo mo na. Tama ba yun? Or igo na natin? I think it's igo na natin.
Igo na natin.
Igo na natin yan. Igo, there's so many variations of that hashtag.
I was in mute. Sorry. Igo na natin to.
Igo na natin to. Ayan. Next
Yeah.
Play Evos. Igo na natin to. I don't think so. But because of that play style, that mindset, kaya sila number 3 for me. And then number 4 is Omega. So 50-50. But again, they did try a new lineup against the final boss. So that might be limit testing. Who knows? Number 5 is Brain Esports. Not quite yet convinced, but I like this lineup so far. Still a big Pandora fan. Marami nagtataka nung season 9, uy, bakit mo hinahype si Pandora? Well, here's why, okay? Watch how he plays here in season 10 and you'll know exactly why. Number 6 is Echo. They did just play one game and they did debut Sanford and Sanji as a part of their main 5. Their first 5, that is Echo Loud, but I don't know quite yet. I'm not a believer just yet, completely. So, tingnan natin. Question mark yan. And just like Burger Kim, RSGPH, and TNC, obviously, nahirapan sila. They're struggling with the current meta, and a part of me believes it's in the draft as well. But I think more for RSG. Mas malaki yung question mark ko for RSG because they did only play one game. There might be some shock value there. But for TNC, it's very clear that they need to work on their draft. I think. Kasi execution-wise, may something dun eh. So, that's my power rankings for week 1. Screenshot. Oh, okay. Wait, isa pa. Zac Efron. Screenshot. There it is. Okay. All right.
Zac Efron.
Where'd your money go? Screenshot. Diba? Where'd your money go? Kung Fu Panda skins. Anyways, go ahead. OSX, lapag mo na. What does your power ranking look like?
Let's go, let's go. Isang lapag lang direct. For me, I consider week 1 as an establishing picture or frame ng isang pelikula. Yes, lagay mo na direct. All in one go. Yep. I'm looking at this kumbaga power rankings as an establishing frame of a movie coming in for the end of the regular season. Number 1, Blacklist. Again, similar sa mga sinabi ni Burger King and Leo, VY is in effect, and this is the things that they need to look after is how they finish the game, and they're up against the Royal Comeback. Next is number 2, I need to hand it over to the rookies na hindi sila natakot, na hindi sila nagpaamba onto their jitters getting into the first game up against Echo and Bren Esports na talagang pinakita nila na kaya nilang harapan ang mga veterano dito, which hindi naging factor for disrupting their mindset on finishing the game. Next play EVOS. I love the winning picture as Leo said it. Na hashtag, I named it, i-go na natin to for a reason, and I love their play style na kung kaya, derecho, and how calculated they are with their risk. And kung tuloy-tuloy lang nila yon, maybe they could get more points in this regular season na ibang-iba in the previous seasons back. So underrated players showing up, new breeds combining with the veteran players. Yep, H2N, all the people there really work together. And number 4, Omega Esports. I can say na it's the fight is there, and nagkaroon ako ng chance to interview CEO Hito na yung mindset nila this season is that trophy. There's no other perspective that they can see is to get their hands on that trophy dahil matagal na itong gusto, and this what drives them, and they want to keep going until they get it. And sabi nga ni Hito, even though, well, hindi naman niya katapat dito yung next play Evo, so may trash ko na ng konti si Miko Fobe. I'll brought it up on the casting desk if ever magkatapat sila. But still, Omega Esports on their MSC form is winning as of the moment. And next is Bren Esports. We can still count on Kyle TZ na makakaharap niya on the first day of week number 2 si Carl TZ. Dalawang may TZ, so but this is up against Carl TZ. Okay, so for SC Bren Esports, mas naging sila ngayon, mas naging handa sila on the teams who went after the championship titles and of course the MSC titles, so we can still count them out since it's still week 1. And Echo, I believe may there's a lot of chances pa na pwedeng umadapt because sabi nga dito ni Leo, there are specific teams in the current patch of season 9 na naging pabor sa kanila, but on dati sa Meta, right? But that was Double Fighter, right? Yung Double Fighter,
yeah. Echo was 131. Echo was 131.
So maybe, yes, the 131 strategy. So maybe, just maybe, they're still adapting. Pero on the last series ng Echo laban sa Onyx, Carl TZ used Demon Slayer. I love that he still used Impure Rage, and the second one was he still stick with the Festival of Blood in the 2 current heroes na ginamit niya on that 3 games. Pero on the last one, nung ginamit na din yung Demon Slayer, I can see na they're slowly adapting, pero there's still more weeks to come. And they're one of the flashiest players. Pero mas mukhang disiplinado, and then yung respect nandiyan na ngayon, especially for Yawi. Ibang-iba na ngayon yung kanilang character. And for RSG and TNC Pro Team, yes, even though it's still a week 1 upset, but not count out RSG. Na-interview ko din si Light, and one thing they're trying to pull off is the 4 championship legacy. So I believe hindi pa ata sila tapos on what they're aiming for. And sabi nga noong season 9, they weren't expecting na magiging champion sila. But now, having a clear path that they want to have this 4-title champion legacy, maybe this caliber, mas pinapainit sila siguro sa mga ganitong klaseng plays. And I believe Coach Panda is always looking after on how to fix the fundamentals of his team, So meron pang konting pang switch up because sabi nga, isang match ang nalaro nila. And TNC Pro Team, yes, same thing with Leo and Burger Kim na they need to adapt on the current patch and the meta, and if they can work this out, well, maybe may pagbabawi on the week 2 and the upcoming weeks on regular season. So yeah, yun na aking power rankings for week 1. It's not yet over. Dahil pa tayong laban. So abang-abang muna tayo.
Imaginein mo, no? What if RSGPH actually wins M4? What if they make it to M4? Not even talking about season 10. What if they make it to M4 and they win? Matik, 1 taon pa lang sila naglalaro, Grand Slam na. MPL, MSC, and then World Championship.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I don't know how to
Okay,
feel
did I
about
break the
that.
episode?
Parang it's both a dream come true and it's just too crazy to think about. Pero posible, who knows? With Panda and this team and this squad and Coach G, I don't know. But with that being said, thank you guys for sharing your power rankings. We see you, Lyric, andyan, si Ray Ash nag-share, tsaka si Errol. Lapag nyo rin yung power rankings ninyo. I think we all kind of share the same thoughts here. And we have previous season's two strongest teams in the bottom, RSG and TNC. Tingnan natin kung mababaliktad to in the following weeks.
Leo here. I see that you watched a little bit of Recall. If you enjoyed what you just saw, go ahead, click like and subscribe on this channel.